Recall, review, ramble, Gallus.
Forgot my water. See, I was Quicksilver, man. And it was like, if I could drop time in a bottle. I could have done that before I even fucking clocked it. But instead I had to make a whole song and dance about it.
It's a nice little bit though.
It's a beautiful sequence.
That's a reference
To XMen Days of Future Past, the film of which we will spend some time talking about today.
Yep.
Honestly, one of the best superhero movies of all time.
It is, yes, but I will say we don't condone the director or anything about him. We're talking about the film itself.
Can I read some things about Bryan Singer?
If you want. I had to get that straight off the bat so we don't go into this going, oh, this is great.
Fair enough. I'm going to start with fuck Bryan Singer. In 1997, a 14-year-old extra accused Singer of asking him and other minors to film a shower scene nude for the film Apt Pupil. Two other adolescent boys, 16 and 17, later supported the 14-year-old's claim. Okay, it was settled outside of court. The Los Angeles District County declined pressing criminal charges. In April 2014, Singer was accused of a civil lawsuit of sexual assault against a minor, according to the suit filed by attorney Jeff Harmon. Singer is allegedly to have drugged and raped actor and model Michael Egan III in Hawaii.
Okay.
On December 7th, 2017, Cesar Sanchez Guzman filed a lawsuit in Washington against Singer, alleging that he had been raped at age 17 by Singer in 2003. On January 23rd, 2019, Alex French and Macmillan Potter published an investigative report with 4 more men alleging that Singer assaulted them when they were underage. Basically, he's a fucking prick. The director of The Usual Suspect. Has he done all of the X-Men movies?
Yes. Most of them. Because they're Bohemian Rhapsody.
That is an insane career.
Yep.
The Usual Suspects, the X-Men movie, Star Trek Nemesis, Superman Returns, Trick or Treat, sorry.
Oh my god.
X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men Apocalypse. The fact he's still got work up until 2019 is genuinely grim. Yeah, that's a bad man. So, as you said, fuck him.
Yeah.
Welcome to this podcast. My name's Ryan Robertson, and that's my stance on Bryan Singer.
Yeah. Oh, I'm also here. My name is Ruaraidh.
So any compliments gave towards this movie will be aimed towards Simon Kinberg, the writer. Simon Kinberg.
Hopefully he's had anything fucked as well.
Well, if you stall for time, I'll quickly fact check Simon Kinberg on the old.
We're gonna be like, it's just goes so fast. It's gonna be like,
I think Simon Kinberg's cool.
Is it?
Yeah, Simon Kinberg's cool. Simon Kinberg's wrote a lot of good stuff. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, X-Men The Last Stand, Sherlock Holmes, First Class, Days of Future Past,
Martian.
Fantastic Four, Deadpool, Logan, Murder on the Orient Express, The New Mutants.
The Running Man.
He wrote Lift, The Running Man, and Here Comes the Flood. That's actually quite good. Simon Kinberg's also, I believe, quite high up in Warner Bros. Yeah, he got credit for The Force Awakens.
And Rogue One.
Oh, very nice. He did some Twilight Zone over some time. Did Star Wars Rebels. Yeah. So yeah, all praise will be to Simon Kinberg, who is, from what I've seen, an alright lad.
Yep.
So when I asked you, we were talking about doing a film review-esque podcast, and you sent me your top 20 films, kind of list that you've got on your phone.
Yeah.
And this one was the one that I was like, oh, that could be quite fun to talk about. Yeah, what a film. 2014, take me back to 2014. What were you doing in 2014?
2014, I was swimming a lot. I was in what would I have been in P6? Would I have been P6?
I think it's P6, eh?
No, P5, P6. I can't tell. Yeah, I'm just doing that, and I'm probably doing a few other activities throughout the weeks. And I actually remember going to see this film.
Nice.
I sat beside as my dad and one of my people I was swimming with. We didn't talk because we were a British audience. We didn't talk back then. We talk now. We don't talk. Didn't talk then. remember when I saw Storm die, that's when my heart broke, because she was my favourite character in X-Men.
Fair.
She's my favourite X-Men.
Fair enough.
Everyone likes Wolverine, but like Storm was also...
Wolverine's like the best.
Yeah, like
who's your
Storm
favourite
was
is a different
like
question.
my favourite. I was like, that she was mine. Yeah.
This film was incredibly influential to me.
Yeah.
Were you big in into like the X-Men at this time, or was it more just other superheroes? Because I always had a fucking soft spot for the X-Men.
I like the X-Men. Right. I went away from it for a long time, because in my mind, for some reason, I thought all those movies were just like so bad they're good, but then I went back to them going, no, they're actually great still.
Absolutely. I would be, well, as we said, in primary 5, primary 6, I was spending a lot of that time, on the Xbox playing Lego Marvel superheroes, etc. Always playing as the X-Men. So that was genuinely where I learned who most of the X-Men were from, was from that game. So when I started watching the movies kind of round about the same time, and they weren't in their comic book, Marvel super, I didn't know comic book, I just knew Super Mario superheroes Lego game accurate costumes. I was a bit confused, but that did mean my favourites were Iceman and Colossus.
Oh yeah.
And just because Colossus was like a big silver figure, and Iceman went from being a man to ice, and that looked cool.
Yeah.
This film comes out, my Xbox goes bang. So my dad was kind of doing it in my room with me, we were doing the classic, painting the walls, moving my bed. When all of a sudden, boom, it was an Xbox that kind of like sat on its side, so it was like a 360 at the time. Dad knocked out his elbow, bang, Xbox gone. This would have been like, I don't know, September-ish time. Right before the DVD release of XMen Days of Future Past, you see. Because we're coming up to Christmas, has been 4 months, so I wasn't getting a new Xbox until Christmas.
Yeah.
So I've now got 4 months and fucking no Xbox.
Yeah.
So what did I do? I just started watching movies. I just started watching superhero movies, and I just started writing my own superhero characters, my own superhero narratives, and that would be what we'd do at playtime and lunchtime at school. Was we would play various different superheroes. My guy was called the Slash.
Alright, yeah.
Novel concept, he had a sword.
Right. Is that where it ends?
He had sunglasses.
Oh, right.
He had long hair and a beard. I kind of styled him after like Roman Reigns at the time.
Alright.
So imagine kind of 2014 Roman Reigns with a katana.
Right.
That was kind of what this character was.
Yeah.
And he had a sister.
Alright. I remember we wrote characters in primary school, and it was like, you had to write these stories about all these different superheroes you made up yourself. I remember I had the Avengers in mind, and they fought a dragon that had all the different elements of fire, wind, earth, and stuff. But I remember my villain the most. Like, he was a bad guy called Takedown. I literally had him say at one point, "Do you want to call me Takedown? Because I take down people." That was his name.
Needle Drop.
Yeah.
Needle
That was it.
Drop. An actual villain from my series, Needle Drop.
Right, really?
That's not true. But that would be quite a funny gag, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
a guy who, like, every time he
drops a needle.
He just like drops the needle when the music starts playing in the soundtrack, and it's all kinetic music. Yeah, that'd be quite funny. Someone steal that and make them an X-Man.
Yeah, it'd be like a Deadpool character or something like that.
Yeah, Needle Drop. Kinetic music, his friend. Just a bunch of music-related gags. And of course the Slash played guitar, because, music. So Roman Reigns with a sword.
And he's also Slash.
And he's the Slash. Yes. Put all that together, you got my superhero. Daniel's was a Gambit.
Oh yeah, he's a big Gambit guy. Oh, the lights went out. Wow.
It's almost like someone can control the lights with their mind.
Nah.
It's a mutant reference. Right, I'm going to go do my Quicksilver sequence again. You can see those runners in the background. Back a drop time in a bottle. First thing I'd like to do is to save every day for eternity. Passing away, just to spend them with you. Something like that, I can't sing. Oh no, what's the songs?
You dropped your gum, by the way.
Oh no, my gum! Back and actually.
Right.
And his was a Gambit, but he established quite quickly he couldn't use Gambit, so he changed his name to Ambit.
Alright, takes the G out.
Yep.
Nice.
And then he was still Gambit. But it's okay, because Gambit never got his movie.
Oh yeah, he didn't, did he?
What do you think the actual Wikipedia page for the Gambit movie says? Because, like, I'm still waiting. Because it was meant to be in, like, it was set up in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Where is it? Gambit movie. Yeah, 2012.
That's a different film.
Oh, that's a different Gambit.
That's
I'm sure that's good.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz probably would have been in this. The project was first announced in 2014. Over the years, the film faced numerous setbacks, including director changes. The film was rescheduled for release on March 13th, 2020, but the acquisition of 20th Century Fox by Disney led to the project being placed on hold and ultimately cancelled in 2019. It's really heartbreaking, because, like, he's cool, and they could have made a really cool film with Gambit. Gambit is the Kraven the Hunter before Kraven the Hunter was cool. He's the like Spider-Man universe of characters that they got made before it was cool. He's the original Venom, I reckon.
The original Madam Web.
If only we had it with us. I'm not running away again to get it.
But did you leave it?
No, it's in my bag, but that's too far away to go.
Okay.
All the way there. If the lights go out again, I will, I suppose, run past it on my way back as I don't know, I'm running out of Quicksilver themed jokes. He kind of has one key scene in this movie.
Right, yeah.
What a way to establish a character, by the way. Like, Quicksilver, just completely rewrite how he's used, because Age of Ultron came out, that year?
2015.
2015, oh, so they were just before Ultron.
Yeah.
Get it up, you fucking MCU. They did your character and they did him better. I'm not good for years releases, evidently.
Yeah, I remember those dates.
It's all a blur to me. I remember going to Cash Exchange at the same time and just buying all of the superhero movies I could.
Oh, right, yeah.
And Days of Future Past, I would then get that one fresh. And I remember that DVD just came out maybe October, December time. So it was $9.99 as opposed to all the other ones just being like £3.50 in Cash Exchange. And I watched it, and it opened my mind up.
Like Professor X.
To storytelling.
All right.
And superhero storytelling. I'd never seen anything like it. I'd never seen Back to the Future.
No.
At the age of 9. This was my first film case of time travel. And it was brilliant. The way that you had the characters from the X-Men movie that I watched, and the X-Men The Last Stand movie that I watched, and the X2 movie, and then the characters from X-Men First Class, and the way you had them together, I was like, this is out of this world.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I didn't really understand all of it not making sense. I would just assumed, I'm a little 9-year-old. The continuity is not that hard to keep up of. I'm just 9. So fight sequences, Sentinels, Wolverine, Magneto, Quicksilver, just all the buzz flashy bits, the little bits of dialogue to explain why it was happening. Didn't matter. I watched the film last night and still don't get the continuity of what is actually happening. So, in The Last Stand, Professor X and Magneto both die.
Yes.
How are they alive in Days of Future Past's alternate timeline? Because it's an alternate timeline.
Is it?
It's that was my main bit of confusion. That's one for Googling.
No, because isn't it I think it is an alternative timeline.
Why is Professor X in X-Men Days of Future Past after dying in The Last Stand? Casually, the film suggests that his consciousness transferred to a comatose twin brother, allowing him to continue his role as the mutant leader. This explanation is supported by a post-credit scene where Xavier's consciousness is moving into the patient's body.
Yeah, I remember he came back in Last Time or something. It was like a big deal. Or was that First Class? Maybe First Class.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think the film suggested it very well.
This is the reason why Professor X is never really given that much time to shine in the films. Because he would just... The whole film would resolved in like that in 2 seconds.
Yeah, he can read all of your thoughts.
He can manipulate consciousness. And when you talk about in Doomsday, which is coming up in
Doomsday's coming up.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, the X-Men are going to be in. I'm like, they're just going to die. Because if they were in it, Doctor Doom doesn't stand a chance. Professor X and Magneto alone would just dissect him.
Well, surely Doctor Doom's helmet is like Magneto's.
Yeah, Magneto can just pull it off.
Yeah, Magneto can just do that.
Because it's metal.
Yeah, he can just do that.
Yeah.
So I just don't put Magneto in it.
Yeah, so they're going to kill them two off. And yeah, it's going to be really shitty. But it's going to be great to have them back for 5 minutes. It's going to be good.
Or the entire movie.
Yeah.
Maybe they just make like a mutual agreement where Magneto's like, I mean, I could just squash you, and Doctor Doom's like, yeah, but like,
no.
Play fair.
Yeah.
Probably the second Magneto shows up, he's just going to go bad, and he'll be teaming with Doctor Doom.
Probably,
so it's the classic Eric Selvig. No, is that Thor?
What?
Eric Selvig.
Yeah, I think so.
So is it Eric Maximoff? What is your name?
Wanda Maximoff.
Yeah.
That's Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, but does that make Eric Maximoff?
That's Quicksilver.
Where is the Wikipedia bit on? Eric Leshner.
Oh, right.
Eric Leshner
Yeah,
is Magneto's birth name.
Yeah, because Scarlet Witch is Magneto's daughter.
Yes. Which has a really funny wink wink nod nod reference where Wolverine's like, we're breaking a guy out who can control metal. And then he's like, oh, my mum used to know a guy who could do that. And I was like, I understand that because I have access to Google as a 9-year-old.
Yeah, it's a lot of reference here.
What culture probably filled me in on that? Being like, did you understand these missed things? And that's Watch Mojo. Did you understand these missed things in XMen Days of Future Past? Let me break them down for you. This X-Man is making its debut in this film. Alright. At the end, when Jean Grey and Cyclops are back from the dead, you can see in the background this X-Woman. Alright. Just thanks for Watch Mojo. But the one thing that always clung to me would have been Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, because obviously the Avengers film was coming out the year after, and having seen time travel, my head was mind blown to this point. A bit of production stories for the film. See if there's anything interesting in its production. Yep, nope. So where First Class comes out in 2011.
Yes.
And immediately they're like, right, that was a film where we were going to introduce a bunch of characters. Just set them all up. And it's a really fucking good film.
It's a really good film, yeah.
A really good film. And then XMen Days of Future Past, they were like, right, we're going to explore a bunch of characters. The head of... Matthew Vaughn and Bryan Singer were comparing it as Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Set up the characters in Batman Begins, let them pay it off in The Dark Knight. And they said the film his original idea was to start to be the opening of JFK's assassination, which canonically is responsible by Magneto in this world.
Yeah, that's quite a thing on a lot of the X-Men comics, is the assassinations attempts and stuff.
Just because, the magic bullet. And they set the film around the civil rights movement or the Vietnam War. They were like one of those two things, just to ground it in reality. Because First Class was like the Bay of Pigs fiasco, and this one, Vietnam War, is absolutely pushing it forward. Oh, it was originally meant to be the third installment of the movie, but the script was ready and they're like, this is too good, we have to do it now. And then he commented, Hollywood doesn't understand pacing. Nice. And Kinberg said the main focus of this film was obviously the future of the X-Men franchise, just to basically let the old guard pass the torch to the new guard. Quite literally, Days of Future Past. It's obviously a comic storyline that deals with the dystopian future in which mutants are incarcerated into concentration camps, basically. Yeah, because, anti-mutant hysteria, it's what's the word? It's just discrimination in all veins, whether it's racism or religiousism.
That's like what the X-Men are about.
Yeah. And I feel like this script exploits that. The Days of Future Past story exploits that to the absolute fullest.
It's also when you bring in Magneto's stories, he was actually in the concentration camps.
Yeah, he was there. God, First Class was good. But I argue not as good as this one.
This is the best, probably one of the best X-Men films.
I think it's my favourite.
Yeah.
I think it is my favourite.
It's probably like the one most people say is my favourite I've heard.
I mean, First Class, Logan, and this.
Yeah.
Maybe X2, depending
X2
on,
is really good as well.
depending on who you are, but it was never my cup of tea because it was the most boring one as a child because there was the least action scenes in it.
Yeah, but you know, Iceman blows into a Dr. Pepper and makes it cold. Wolverine goes, thanks. That was sick. That was...
It's not the first thing I would think of with X2. I would just think straight to the end.
That's what I think of. I think about that a lot. I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that. You know how cool would that be? You just got like a wee like...
What mutant power would you want?
Just get like a wee Guinness thing, just go... You go, okay.
Even killed
It's
again.
killed. It's killed.
Just get the glass, breathe around it. Yeah, what mutant power would you want?
What, out of any of the X-Men?
Yeah.
Oof. Who's a cool character? Don't know why Juggernaut comes to mind.
Of all of the things, just to be big and
Just to be big.
unbreakable.
No, he's not even. That's like he's not even a mutant, really, because his power was gifted to him by this magical god, and that's why he puts on the helmet because that's what gives him the power. So he's not actually a mutant technically, so we can rule him out.
Is that X-Men: The Last Stand canon?
No, that is Juggernaut. No stopping now canon from a comic I read with Juggernaut.
Fair.
God, who else is there? Domino's quite good.
Domino?
Yeah, she's like her power is based off of luck. Like she just manipulates.
She's lucky.
Space. So that's quite good.
She's from
Deadpool
She's
too.
in Deadpool, yeah.
I think she's quite a cool character.
I remember her. I remember seeing her on the big screen.
Maybe that's quite a good power.
Luck is a good power.
Yeah.
Because that's not like
unique.
you're not getting discriminated for again.
No.
You're just gonna be lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Jubilee's good as well. She's one of my favourites.
Not familiar.
She's like she was never in the X-Men films, but she's like a big part in like the X-Men
The
TV
90s
show.
show.
Yep.
Yeah,
And she's
yeah.
also in the comics a lot as well. She's like the kid who gets attacked by the Sentinels at the Night, the Sentinels comic, in TV show. And she's kind of like the perspective of like a teenager dealing with the X-Men powers and exclusion, trying to find her own self.
She's not my rogue.
I know, but she is in the film, but you just hardly see her. She like walks past Wolverine, and it's like there she is. That's Jubilee. And she's got like a really
so
good
you mean
bond.
Watch Mojo would have been like at the end of the film when
I can
Jean
actually tell
Grey
you.
is
And is at some point, I think it's in the first X-Men, you see her walk past Wolverine. She's got a yellow jacket on,
and that's how you know.
and that's how you know because she always has a yellow jacket.
She's always wearing yellow, yeah. But they went down the rogue route to the
Yeah, but they
core,
went
and that
rogue.
just led to many people having crushes on
And
Rogue.
Rogue in the
Little white
films
strips in there.
wasn't good.
Was she not?
No, because her whole character is like, oh, I don't want to be a mutant, and she just doesn't be a mutant, and that's it.
Well, you
It's
need
like-
that character.
But in the comics, that's not her at all. Like, she's proud to be a mutant. And it's like, wow.
I'm sure in the X-Men Days of Future Past timeline, she's proud to be a mutant.
Yeah.
Which, of course, is a
There is
different
the
timeline.
rogue cut.
There is the rogue cut, which is 17 minutes longer.
Yeah.
But is it more rogue? Is that what's in this?
Well, I'll
What
tell
is
you
in the
what
rogue
happens.
cut?
Basically, rogue. So what happens is,
God.
do you know the part Wolverine claws the woman that's like doing the thing? Basically, what happens is Rogue steps in and Rogue's like, "I'll help," and she helps.
They still should have done that. As cool as Kitty is, I don't know who Kitty is.
Yeah.
They so the rogue cut's so much better. How can you make a great movie
I think
already
Kitty
better?
Pryde nowadays is a trans man. I think.
Which is who?
I don't know. I think that's right. Yeah.
My Wikipedia scroll. It's a very big Wikipedia article on this one. So where would that be? That be on the cast?
Yeah.
Elliot Page, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Tell me about Kitty. Who is Kitty? Because I
Kitty
can't
Pryde.
remember Kitty.
She can go through walls, I'm pretty sure.
That was
That's
that
her
one
character.
was?
Yeah. Do you know when Juggernaut goes, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch?
Yeah.
That's her.
Nice.
But that's the one thing I don't like about some of the X-Men. See, when you read comics about the X-Men and you watch the films, see most of the X-Men, they don't just have one power. They have like 4 different powers and it's one character. Like, and that's fine and all, but it's hard to remember everyone's powers. Like, well, Wolverine's like a stark example. Regeneration, claws, sniffing. And it's like, that's just one guy. And it's like, all right, what's Emma Frost? Oh, she's telekinetic, but she can randomly turn into a steel. And it's like...
And that's why we love the Juggernaut.
And that's why I love Juggernaut. He's so simple.
Because he just runs through walls.
He's just big, but he's also a magical god who's, well, got the powers of a magical god. or something like
Magneto
that.
just controls metal.
And Juggernaut's also the half-brother of Professor X.
Fair enough.
Yep.
There's so many different canons to superhero movies. And
Yeah,
I
I
only
think
know
that's
X.
the
I don't
canon.
even know X-Men Days of Future Past canon. It's all over the place.
Yeah. Peter Dinklage, that's the guy. He is meant to be Bill Duke, but in the past.
Right.
It's like...
Bolivar Trask.
think of Bill Duke, right? And then think of Peter Dinklage, and they're the same character, but Peter Dinklage is the younger self. It's like,
I wouldn't want Beast's ability.
I kind of fuck with Beast. I like Beast. He's like a big blue smart guy.
Maybe it's just Nicholas Hoult. I don't fuck with much.
Nah, he's great.
Bishop would be just a weird set of powers.
Bishop, I don't really know Bishop power. He like absorbs energy and just...
He's how they travel from place to place, right?
Yeah.
He teleports through the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I mean, I would not complain having Magneto's powers.
Yeah.
Just be like
Colossus.
Blink, the lassie who just like teleports through all the things.
Oh, the
At
one
the
that does
start,
like that
yeah.
shit. Yeah, she's cool.
She has some good fight sequences. Who's Warpath?
You don't remember
Don't remember
Warpath?
Warpath.
Yeah, I don't remember Warpath. I can't lie.
Oh, that lad.
I don't know.
It's just one of the boys, you know, from the fight scene. Kicks off the movie. Not that it kicks off the movie, but
Wasn't there meant to be like a tease to Mr. Sinister in this film? Was that something
I have
else?
no idea.
Or no, I think that was Apocalypse. Was Mr. Sinister tease?
Mrs. Sinister is, of course.
He's a big X-Men villain.
Not familiar with it yet.
Yeah. But,
Interesting. Wolverine's obviously
well, yes. Wolverine goes without saying.
is it powers that be quite nice because you know like
But like, it's pretty rough. Like when you read the comics, like the origin of it, it's horrendous.
after your death I reckon I could tank it.
Yeah,
I've
no,
got
but
shit
like
to do.
it's like his like whole skeleton gets like completely like, covered in adamantium and gets like injected into him. But yeah,
Like the world's a bad place and he's seen all of the world, so
yeah, because he's like over like 100 years old now.
yeah, he's thriving
Yeah.
at this point. And it's that plot line that runs through Days of Future Past that he will remember everything that's happened and he will have to live with that insane trauma. And then you get to the bit at the end when he just kind of walks through the school and has this look, I remember it all now.
Yeah.
Whoa. It must have caught, my life was caught up with me.
Was it Bone Claws? Cool.
Bone Claws, yeah, that was a
Bone
cool
Claws
little
are sick.
reference. I mean, as Quicksilver said, disgusting,
Disgusting,
but pretty cool. The film opens in sometime in the future with classic movie voiceover of, oh, this is your exposition as to what's happening. And I'm like, man, I've already been won over. It's sick as fuck. You've got all of the X-Men, a bunch of X-Men's. You've got your Bishops, your Kitties, all these people. Iceman, Colossus, and the Sentinels are coming.
Yeah.
And they can adapt because they've got Mystique's blood.
Oh, yeah.
They've massacred all of the X-Men, all of the mutants, and pretty much everybody else because they pricks, I guess, the Sentinels.
They were really intimidating, like intimidating presence. Even to this day, they're still like really scary.
And then
Just seeing them massacre. Like the X-Men is horrendous.
they just kick off the film by killing all of my favourites.
They probably just stab the shit out of Blink, and they just like it's like oof, and they just crush Bobby's head.
Yeah,
It's horrendous.
And then stomp on it. Colossus gets ripped in two, if I remember right.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he gets pulled apart.
Teleporting lady teleports with a blade through her.
Yep.
Blink, yeah, that was what you're saying. And then just because everything that the good guys do against them, they adapt and have counters for.
Yep.
Bobby does ice, so they do fire, etc. And then right before they go and kill Kitty, who's sending Bishop back in time, they fade away, and that's when it's like, oh, that's what they've been doing.
Yep.
They've been sending Bishop back to come and warn them a few weeks and be like, right, we need to boost, and that's how they're living, which is no life at all, but at least they're not dead at the hands of the Sentinels.
Yep.
And then you get the shot when Hailey Berry Storm arrives on the jet, and their next location, Sir Patrick Stewart rocks up, Wolverine, and then...
Wolverine smoking a cigar.
Of course he is. And then Magneto, who's on their team, on their side. Is this the first time? With the exception of, like, obviously, First Class.
First Class, and yeah, I think this would be the first time.
Big deal.
It's Ian McKellen's back.
Absolutely. Because it's Wolverine and the relationship between Magneto, Professor X, and Mystique. So you've got Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean Grey over here, and you've got Professor X, Professor X, Magneto, and Mystique. That's the two sets of three relationships.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a mouthful. That run through the films as your connective narratives, and one of them is a lot better than the other. I feel like poor Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean Grey just never got done too well. Every film, the Magneto, Professor X, and Mystique dynamic is amazing.
Yeah.
Sometimes the Wolverine, Jean Grey, and Cyclops ones, good.
And Cyclops is just dead.
Well, he is just dead, but he needed to die. Because he had to go and shoot him. Wait, no, he didn't shoot Superman because he had to shoot X-Men The Last Stand.
Yep.
Great character decision, I'd say.
And Jean Grey just dies and comes back and dies and comes back again.
I think she'll do it. I think she'll do it again.
Yeah,
she does come back at the end of this one.
Yeah.
They arrive and then they're like, right, we've got this plan, send Logan back in time to stop Mystique from shooting Peter Dinklage's Trask. And then she's like, oh, I can send people back like 2 weeks, but not years. And then Professor's like, just try, goddammit. And then if they come, which they will at some point, we will hold them off. And he's cool on Professor X, right? So she like gets Wolverine down and she's like, right, you can tank this because you're fucking unkillable. And after some struggle, he's back in time. He wakes up in bed, having shagged a lassie probably.
Huge as well. The biggest Wolverine's ever been. The biggest Hugh Jackman's ever been.
Short-lived, but completely naked, in fact.
Yep. I think that actually nearly killed him, like trying to become Wolverine.
Jeez.
And when actually like training for it.
Mad respect to Hugh Jackman then.
I think that's why he never wanted to come back until Marvel came where I'm like, hey, money.
Money. It could break anyone's morals.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm open to money. Don't know what for. Just
to the guy who played Slash back in the day, and me who played Takedown, we went back in the MCU now.
Yeah. I think you could get a good film out.
I think we can be in Secret Wars probably.
Yeah, and you're already running characters.
Yep, I think we can honestly kill Doom.
Did I mention he had a sword?
Yeah, and imagine my guy takes down people.
Do you want to know what his sister's character had?
A bow.
No, I think of this too much.
I don't know.
She was based on AJ Lee. If that helps.
AJ Lee, not skipping.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also another sword. Can you tell what weapon I liked at the age of 9? I really liked swords.
Can you imagine, yeah?
Because guns are boring.
You like guns?
Swords are cool, be honest. I'd clearly just watched, what was it, X-Men Origins Wolverine? Nothing good. It's when Ryan Reynolds does the sword shit and cuts off all the bullets and then they go everywhere. I was like, oh, that's cool. I will just be taking that and making it everything my characters are. Wolverine's back in time. He's threatened by, I don't know, the mafia or something. He has his bone claws.
Yep.
And then he fights them and then he just kind of apologises to the wee lassie that he doesn't remember pumping because it was 40 years ago,
Yeah.
if not longer, 50 odd years ago, because we are in the 80s,
I don't remember.
the 70s.
Maybe I think it's the 70s.
Yeah, we're in the 70s. The Vietnam War is strong. Magneto, he's in jail, right?
Yeah.
Wolverine's goal is to go and get Professor X and basically convince James McAvoy Professor X of his tall tale, but he didn't have his powers at this time because he was in a bad way.
Yeah.
It was rough seeing Professor X not in a good way.
Yeah.
He always seems like he's Patrick Stewart and he's always happy.
Yeah.
But seeing him like actually depressed and
just
angry
miserable,
and frustrated and just in his Hangman Adam Page arc, that's what we'll call it.
Oh, right, okay.
And when Hangman Adam Page went bad for a bit, it just was like just wanted to sleep. It's that line delivery when they're on the plane later on. It's like, I gave up my powers so I could sleep. Mystique's at Vietnam camp and she's like beating up a bunch of lads, and there's a guy whose mutant ability is I will make you chuck a whitey. That has to be the worst mutant gift of all time.
Oh, yeah. No, the worst one is First Class with Darwin, when he can adapt to anything and evolve to anything but dies. It's like, what? Your whole character is you can adapt to literally any environment.
That is a shit mutant ability. But again, would I prefer that? Because at least it's slightly cooler than, oh man, I can make people chuck a whitey.
No.
Do that with your horn, but it's used to chuck whitey. I don't know how useful that would be.
Toad's pretty shite, has a big tongue.
Yeah, but he is a toad, he jumps about and he leaps about.
He's just a wee freak, isn't
he? He makes people chuck a whitey.
I know, yeah, there is that.
And he stood next to Havoc, who just like gets the rings that he's learned how to control and just fucking kills my Mystique's like, you learned how to control your powers, and he's like, you ditched Eric, and she's like, yeah, I'm on a solo mission. Mystique is a wild one still.
Mystique's a very interesting character. She's kind of like always doing her own thing, but she's always so like important to the story.
Yeah.
She's always interesting. You don't want to know what she's doing.
The story is, what's Mystique doing? That's pretty much how all X-Men movies
pretty much
is what's Mystique doing. I don't think they ever played into Mystique as a mystery enough. She could be anyone.
Well, yeah.
Yet you always know who she is.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have had fun.
They did just say that. So she could just walk into the White House and just drop all the nuclear bombs as if she wants. It's like, yeah.
Sick ass power.
A really good power, yeah.
I would use it to shoot Trump.
Third time's a charm, yeah.
I would like dress myself up as Trump, right? Go into the White House, go find him, dress myself up as his wife, bang, deed, straight to the heat. Maybe he's into like that. Maybe he's into like gunplay in the bedroom. So like because Mystique, right. This is not out of the realms of Mystique. In every movie, including this one, she seduces a man by being Jennifer Lawrence. Because that's her base form.
Because Jennifer was in like the makeup and all that, how long it took.
Just fucking weird. And then she literally kills a man with her foot in this movie. The man who is like, oh, I'm so in love with you. She takes off her dress to reveal blue, and then uses her foot, just boot, neck, holds against wall. The kinkiest death of all time, dies. So like, she's got a history of seducing men and being kinky to kill them. So I think gunplay is Donald Trump.
In the nip all the time.
Yeah, how do you get away with that in kids' films of literally just having a permanently naked character who is getting away with it because she's just a bit blue?
She was always version on being naked in the comics as well. She just like, it's just one white line down the middle of her body. That was all she had. The wee skull.
She's naked at all times.
Yes. I did think that of myself as a kid. I was like, this is strange.
Yeah, I
was like, she's a naked blue lady.
Should I be?
She's got red hair.
Should I be into this? Should I be seeing this? 9-year-old Ryan very confused apparently with sexuality.
This was our wake up when we saw Jennifer Lawrence.
Not Jennifer Lawrence, just specifically blue Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence sawed off.
What? You don't like Jennifer Lawrence?
I don't know much about her.
She's one of my favourite like celebrities to be interviewed. Just some of the stuff she said is hilarious.
I literally know nothing of her really. What funny crimes have you done? She looks like a robot. Like if Megan grew up, you'd get Jennifer Lawrence.
Currently looking up the Wikipedia of Jennifer Lawrence.
Critical research is nice.
Yeah, because she didn't see after like X-Men, and it's like she made like a big thing about how much she didn't like the makeup process and stuff. That really stunted her career for the longest time, because people kind of like, well, she just kind of like complains a lot about that process. But now she's like back as well.
She strongly opposed Donald Trump's pregnancy. I really think, like, she as Mystique would be well up for being quite kinky with.
You want to kill Donald Trump the way she kills Trump. That guy, foot to the neck.
She's very politically correct.
Yeah.
That's really all I'm learning. She's just. Is she still dating Nicholas Hoult?
I don't know. I didn't know she was dating Nicholas Hoult. I'll turn off that.
Well, thank you very much. During filming of X-Men First Class in 2010, Lawrence began dating her co-star Nicholas Hoult. The relationship ended around the time they wrapped filming X-Men Days of Future Past. Never mind. She was a victim of the 2014 celebrity nude photo leak.
Yeah. So they probably just looked at each other and went, you're blue, I'm blue. Let's be blue together. That's what happened at that time.
In 2016, she began dating Darren Aronofsky. They split up in 2017. She's now in a relationship with Cook Maroney, an art gallery director. Sure. Is she in the other X-Men? She's in Apocalypse, she's in Dark Phoenix, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's a new Hunger Games film coming out that she's in. Nice. She's Katniss Everdeen. Oh,
Katniss Everdeen's back.
Literally no idea who this woman is, which I love. Cool, Jennifer Lawrence, she seemed great. That's just from what Google told me though.
Here's some of our funny interviews here.
As I was getting ready for the show this afternoon, I suddenly got very nervous about hosting, but then I remembered the advice my mom gave me about overcoming stage fright. So, I drank an entire box of Chardonnay and I feel much better. I get nervous that I'm going to say something, and then I'm nervous. I'm like, whoop, I better drink. That doesn't help. I'm like, oh boy, I hope I don't go on TV and say something silly.
You look so great today, great dress. What was the process of getting ready? How many people helped you? Hi, very happy for you.
I'm just cross-eyed.
How many people helped you? What was the process today to get to the big moment?
The process today was so stressful. I felt, yeah. Well, what was the process? I don't know. I just woke up and tried on the dress and it fit, thank God. And then I took a shower and I don't know what I was, that's what I did. And then I got my hair and makeup done. And then I came to the Oscars. I'm sorry, I did a shot before I... Sorry. Jesus. I know it might be weird to see me up here. I am an MTV Best Kiss Award winner, but I really am just a regular person. I don't get caught up in all the celebrity BS. I don't care that I've never been named People Magazine's most beautiful woman in the world, or that Julia Roberts has gotten it 5 times. I think there'd be like some kind of limit. But this is fun.
You gotta go. What's your go-to karaoke, Jennifer?
Midnight Train to Georgia. Actually, lately, It's Been Beautiful by Christina Aguilera.
Oh, you like to slow it down.
Honestly,
okay.
You can't even tell the difference between the two of us.
I'm sure it's just...
You don't know who's singing. Is it Christina? Is it Jennifer? I don't know. That's what people have been saying. I ran up to people on the street and asked them to name 5 movies I've been in. Simple if you have low enough self-esteem. The point was to put them on the spot and humiliate myself. And guess what? Both happened. Can you name 5 Jennifer Lawrence movies?
Oh, gosh.
Please, lady, for the love of God.
I know.
I'm
I've
totally
seen,
kidding.
I know, but
I'm totally kidding.
I know
I'm not
your
kidding.
movie.
Did you see that movie?
Nope.
Nope, didn't see it.
Nope.
Do you know who Jennifer Lawrence is? This is the worst day of my life.
Jennifer Lawrence. Nope.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
what's up?
How you doing?
Do you smoke weed?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you smoke weed, do you ever watch Jennifer Lawrence movies?
No.
Cool. Me neither. Can you name 5 Jennifer Lawrence movies?
5 Jennifer Lawrence movies.
I know. Who is
No.
that
You
bitch?
asked me about Aniston, I could tell you. 10.
Right, Jennifer Aniston
I
is
don't
way
have-
better than Jennifer
Yeah, I have
Lawrence.
no
Do you
idea.
agree? Yeah, much
Yes,
better.
well, I love her.
Prettier, funnier.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
better
her-
movies.
Yes, I
Yeah,
love her.
yeah. Overall,
Yeah, great.
I'm Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh.
Archer.
I'm
Hungry.
Hunger Games.
I was in one of those.
You definitely played in the blue. You were like the blue.
Yeah. And Avengers. X-Men. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the coldest season of the year.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Wintertime.
I'll just go myself. Don't worry about it. Guillermo, can you name 5 movies I've been in?
5 movies?
Yeah, no, 5 movies I've been in, not just 5 movies.
The Hunger Game,
Okay, there we go. That's a movie.
Joy,
Wow, you're doing pretty well.
X-Men,
Oh my gosh, Guillermo.
The Passenger,
Oh my God.
and Winter Bones.
Oh my God.
I said
Guillermo, great work. Wow.
Thank you.
I'm so honored that you're my biggest fan.
Well, I love your movies and I love you too. And
Oh,
I remember.
So I can find the audio. Oh, it's getting sunnier outside. That's nice. Wolverine gets it, Professor X, who's angry, Hangman Adam Page, James McAvoy, and has a little fight with Beast, and he's like, you're not blue. Then he is blue, and he's like, we're going to become good pals in the future. Wait, just bunch of, it's basically Wolverine not giving a fuck about timelines and makes a bunch of like future breaking jokes, because he's Wolverine, very in character. This trio doesn't take him long to win them round. Okay, Ryan elected to go and break out Eric from the White House because that's where he's been held for killing JFK. But they need a little Quicksilver first.
And we're back. Welcome to the show again. We didn't go off at all. No.
They get themselves a little Quicksilver and they speedily...
Wow. You didn't even see what happened because it was that fast.
Exactly. They speedily run off to the White House and they have a big heist sequence to break in to the White House, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Can't remember it.
Oh no, it's really well done. You've got James McAvoy being James McAvoy, Beast being a little plan, and then...
Oh, it's very... I know where we are now. Is this about when she tries to shoot? Mystique gets shot.
Mystique's nowhere near him here. We're in the White House.
Oh, we're in the White House. Okay.
Because Quicksilver is just zapping away. All the White House is all like plastic and shit. Because Magneto, they have a little bit of paper and it's like, mind your head. He like moves his hands really quickly, shatters the glass, then escapes with them, gets his Magneto's hand by the head and is like, you're going to whiplash. That really always annoyed me as a kid. It's his line delivery of that. Then they run really fastly through all the guards, and then Magneto gets into the kitchen and boof, sends all the like things up and bang from a gun, bullet coming, and that's when we get the If Trap Time in a bottle.
The biggest scene in X-Men.
Absolutely. I think it will go down as the most memorable thing X-Men did because it's like it's a notable thing, and other things all they've done is try and parody it. Basically.
It's like that. Perfect, really.
This is absolutely beautiful.
Well, the boys recently tried to do that as well in the episode of the new season, which is the last one.
It's status quo how to make someone look like they're going fast.
Yes.
Flash probably will never achieve anything like it.
Oh boy.
I've not
the
seen
less
it.
was said about that, the better. But Michael Keaton is back.
And George Clooney.
Yeah, and George Clooney. Spoilers for those who haven't seen The Flash, but George Clooney is back.
Can you spoil a movie that came out 4 years ago?
I know, but just in case.
No. I'll spoil XMen Days of Future
It's
Past.
not even like in the DC. It's not even the same DC universe anymore. Why are we talking about DC when we're talking about Marvel?
Because The Flash, I think, is shot shittily. because
Oh, yeah.
the only cool way to make it look like someone is going fast was done here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think that's probably why they killed off Quicksilver in the MCU. Because they
Oh,
were like,
yeah. You didn't see that coming.
well, we can't find any creative ways to do it. The X-Men kind of have you. We don't want another one of you. Deed.
It was also weird that them two characters, Iron Tail Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen, played a couple in this film year before in Godzilla 2014. They got at it.
Shit for marriage.
Yep, and then they became brother and sister in the year.
Did they
year
have their
after.
superpowers in Godzilla though?
No.
It's a shame. I'm just picturing like fucking Speedy
Well-
Quicksilver and Godzilla.
Elizabeth Olsen is a nurse, so is that a superpower in itself?
And that is absolutely a superpower. Thank you, nurses.
Yep. See,
If this was 2020 and Thursday and 7 p.m,
God, we were just talking about that in my house recently. That
8 p.m,
yeah, 7 p.m. Pots and pans. Trumpets got involved at
some
one point.
prick with bagpipes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not my scene.
Oh, you were not involved.
I was an anti-pots and panner.
You just a clapper.
I was a I'll be doing something anyway.
I can't remember what I did. I think I definitely clapped one.
I think I supported them on day one. But you know what I mean? Like, see, after like week 23, got like a bit.
After month 4.
I've got like the NHS should be clapping me for clapping them at this point. I adopted a fucking complex where I was like, what have the NHS ever done for me? In fact,
Homelander complex. I'm just better.
something like, aye, I give you 5 minutes of my day and you give me 2 hours on the fucking phone with Ave Maria playing.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I could listen to another NHS phone call after that. Ave Maria, fuck off, Ave Maria.
My legs hanging off, please.
I've had an accident or an emergency. You heard the funny story of that about A&E?
No.
When it just became E.
Oh.
I think it's changed now, but it was the air hospital for like a month or something. I've told the story. A&E just became E.
E.
It's just
E reference.
Oh no, it was the other way around. It just became A.
EA.
It genuinely sounded like he was telling a joke, but it was just like a fuck up for like a spell to like.
Oh right.
It became A, so it was accidents. So see if you had an emergency, you get turned away if you went to
Right.
E&A. Sorry, A&E because it's A.
So like, how would you define an accident from an emergency?
Well, that was it. See if you said I accidentally got myself into a situation and now I have an emergency. Oh, you'll be seen.
Yeah.
That's an accident.
I've accidentally merged my hand with the iron.
Aye, my hand is now iron.
That's an accident, right? 'Cause
Accidentally.
if you were ironing your shirt, you'd be, oh, it's stuck now because of the heat.
Aye.
That's an accident.
But see if you if you did that intentionally, nah, fuck you. This is what the like 1 month. No, I get not fuck you. Fuck Bryan Singer. Not fuck you.
I'm not saying anything about this.
I dig myself holes all the time. I don't particularly care for it. I find it greatly amusing. Because they know what I meant.
And you're going to have to go back in the past now and change everything to save your future.
That's been quite a funny gimmick, wouldn't it?
What? Okay.
Past Ryan. Oh my god, hello. Came from your future. What you just said there could be like you were encouraging people to self-harm. I wouldn't say that. Sorted, mate. Also, why the fuck are you wearing glasses? So see if you intentionally put an aisle on your hand. I am so sorry. I hope you are okay. The NHS wouldn't care, though. Clap for me.
Get the pans out.
I've got some bands, the bagpipes, the trombone. I'm joking, fucking on yourselves the NHS, man. It was an absolute bitchy time for a reason. And still is. It's life's shite. Folk get hurt. I just thought that funny anecdote there.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the X-Men, sorry, that was a far cry from
the A-Men.
From the X-Men. You know, we'd all be better if we were Wolverine. We could just heal ourselves in that situation instead of having to rely on.
See if we just didn't die.
Yeah.
Sick.
7 billion of us. I'll do.
Aye.
Wait in 2 years' time. I don't know. I'll go to Cairo. Aye, fair enough. Do I work for a bit? Work where? I don't know. Anywhere. Aye. I've got £2. No bad. I've got £4,000. I'll have £4,000 in 4 years. I'm not working.
Yeah.
I'm going to be homeless for a bit. Try to think of all the weird conversations. Like,
What if you just didn't die?
well, nothing would matter.
No.
It got really existential. If you didn't die, nothing would have any consequences.
Yeah, you can just, dick about.
Yeah.
Do everything.
Yeah.
Literally.
So therefore, nothing has any value.
You can climb mountains.
It's what you do with the time you have.
Exactly.
And as long as I'm not ruptured by a sentinel, I'm doing all
As
right.
long as your days of your future are your past, then you'll be alright. Days of future past.
Cool. So they get to the plane, and Eric's like, "Oh, Charles, so you don't have your powers, etc., etc., etc. Hello, Wolverine. If only you were made of metal." Because in the future, in the future he will be.
Yeah.
Alex,
And then he's
well,
like, well, who sent you? Well, you did. From the future.
you
He goes,
both did.
what? And he's like, holy fuck balls, this is so good.
You both did. And Quicksilver runs away, or whatever it is Quicksilver does.
Quicksilver, Quicks, and Silvers. Yeah.
I like the way he wears a silver jacket. He has goggles because he's going so fast,
Yeah.
he doesn't get any particles in his eyes.
Here's a thing. Here's a question for you. See if the Sentinels fought Quicksilver and adapted to him. Would they be as fast as speed of light or faster? Because when they break
That
the
would have been
sound
a
barrier,
sick fight.
like when they just literally break the entire sound barrier, if they did that, like they'll be faster than time itself.
Well, maybe they would counter him by slowing down time.
Oh really? Yeah. You're slow now. That'll be funny.
That would be really cool.
That
To,
would have been
see
great.
Like I don't know, a Doctor Strange and Quicksilver fight where it's like it slows down time.
Yeah.
Quicksilver is there in his like time in a battle beat.
But that would just be the Justice League sequence. Like
Right.
Superman turns around and looks at the Flash.
Ah, yeah. Except, I reckon
So the
they
only
would do it better because budget.
Kyle, no.
What happened to the? I've seen clips of the Flash. What happened to that film's like CGI in production? Because it looks like it's.
I think they tried to
lost
explain
things.
it away, saying that if you went that fast, that's what the reality would look to you. But it's just that we've got shit CGI.
That is actually a really respectable answer.
Yeah.
You know what? All criticism of the Flash from 2022, null and void. Is
Well,
that when it came out?
Yeah, but there's a lot of other things to
Yes,
criticise.
everything about Ezra Miller.
But not just that, but like when they brought back that Superman that killed himself, that was a big thing. Because it was like on his.
Nicolas Cage's Superman.
No, it wasn't that one. It was another one.
Ah,
It was like the actor had killed himself, the very original one, but it was on his anniversary, and they brought him back.
remember about Reeves?
No, it wasn't Reeves. It was before Reeves. It was like the
Oh,
40s
yeah.
Superman,
Yeah.
and that was a bit like, that's a bit on the nose, a bit controversial, and also Ezra Miller did kidnap a Wayne, which isn't
Ezra
good.
Miller. God, there is not a lot of good people. There is not a lot of good people.
It's just
Jennifer Lawrence on yourself.
yeah, we've got Jennifer.
Unless she's got like some mad controversy. I'm going to break the light switch in this room.
Is there an X-Men character that can do that? Can you
I
deal with
wish.
lights?
I wish my superpower, if I had one, would be to be able to control the lights.
My superpower would be to protect the NHS. This will probably cut out. Hopefully.
Probably not.
Probably not. Just
every
let
time
it
we've done something funny, I think one of the payoffs has to be me just
walking away. Me just
leaving
looking
you.
right at the camera.
Yeah, that's funny.
I assume your viewers are alright with all this stuff as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny.
Large fan base.
Not a large fan base.
Oh,
I like a nice fan base
a nice fan base.
of at least 30 people.
Really? Friends and family and stuff.
Yeah, just-
Whatnot.
And me,
And you.
in 10 years' time,
Oh yeah.
when I want to reflect on what I was doing.
This is what we were doing.
And it's also just, it gets me editing, keeps me editing,
Yeah.
and talking about films and being creative, etc.
Wait, what part were you now at in Future Past Days?
Right, so they're on the plane, they play
On the
chess
plane,
after
play
Eric
chess.
gets really angry about how they're killing all of the mutant brothers and sisters.
Yep.
Azazel dead, Emma Frost dead, the other lad's dead, and then they're like, right, no, but we're going to go
Catwoman's
to...
dead.
Sorry?
Catwoman.
Catwoman?
Yep. Seen First Class.
Yes.
One of the mutants play Catwoman in the Batman.
Oh, fair enough. I don't know, people like that just...
Yeah, that's Zoe Kravitz.
Nice.
She's also in Mad Max. Yeah, she's dead as well. Not in real life.
That lady, dead. And he goes on that big spiel.
Yeah.
They then go to, like, see
Really
Mystique,
brutal as well, their
who's
deaths, isn't
just...
it?
yes.
It's like torture and shit.
Experimented
Fucking
on.
hell. Yeah.
We've got little Strass, who's about to pitch his Sentinels in a
That's
big
awful.
meeting
We
with
call
a
him
bunch
Little
of...
Trash when he's Peter Dinklage.
I was just going by little Strass because he's definitely got Wee Man Syndrome anyway.
Yeah,
The
okay.
character has Wee Man Syndrome
Yeah.
of, I'm going to build these massive robots to beat up
Mm-hmm.
all of the mutants. He's
Yeah.
racist.
Well, yeah, that's
Kinda
on
insulting.
X-Men, yeah.
So that's his big pitch. And he's like, I've got this little thing, this is what will be inside them, it can detect mutants, it will never fail. If I put it on today, there will be no mutants. And then it goes beep, 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 because obviously Mystique sees control of that of the guy she killed Kinkily. Sees that
Kink
identity.
Steak, more like.
Kinksteak.
Yep.
Mr. Kink.
The Kinks.
Kink. J-Lo Kink.
That'll be your superpower. Mutants. You can adapt to any kink.
Oh, that would be quite handy for certain people.
You become Mr. Kink. That'll be your name.
Handy for some.
Handy. Hand.
Big fight, she goes to shoot him, Magneto comes in, and then he's like, I'm now going to shoot you, Mystique, because that'll stop you from shooting him, which kickstarted all the Sentinels, but ends up just being big, like, mutant capital D drama, as that spikes mutant hysteria, because at this time, they're kind of under the radar. Everyone only really remembers them from the Via Pigs fiasco, but again, everyone's like the Via Pigs fiasco under the radar. Magneto's bullet in her foot.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible sequence where he drags her with the bullet in her
Oh,
foot as
that
she's like
part is
trying to
really
crawl
cool,
away.
though.
Oh, it's really cool, but it's also just like,
Don't support it though, but that's cool.
yeah, it's just like it's just like painful, really fucking painful. Beast then finds Magneto, tries to drown him or some shit.
Yeah.
Wolverine sees
Gets all wrapped up in barbs and
Wolverine sees who is that lad? The commander guy, can't remember his name. The villain from X-Men 2.
oh, Brian Cox.
Brian Cox, but what's his character called?
Cox.
The sergeant, the admiral.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember his name.
Yeah. It'll kick me. It's not Hank McCoy.
Cerebral. That's not Cerebral.
It's
No.
coming up.
No. Just look up X2.
Big bad scary man.
Brian Cox himself.
Trask, Beast, Bobby, Striker.
Oh, Striker, yeah.
He sees Striker, which causes Wolverine to have a bit of a shakes, and Wolverine in the real timeline at the moment to have a bit of a shake, and then Claw Kitty, which is then when Rogue steps in, which is cool.
Yeah, in the Road Cup. Yes, that's when that
Which is
happens.
the official canon in my head.
Alright, so we're doing it off of Road Cup. That's
So
fine.
I've never seen it, but it just sounds better to me. And that leads to all the X-Men being all over the place, and Magneto, he's turned heel, he's gone bad again.
Yeah.
He gets his
He's big
helmet.
show.
He's done a big show. It's Magneto is just a big show, and he just always turns heel.
Yeah.
And then Mystique's on the run. There's a new date basically in line. Professor X seizes his powers of the emissary broke to track them down. The Sentinels arrive in the future / past, sort of present,
Yeah.
and they start, well, they kill Storm.
That part brought that heart.
Just up the back through Storm. Magneto just puts all the metal in the way, sacrifices himself, and he gets killed by Sentinels.
Yep.
All get massacred. All the little new lads as well. Deed again. What a shame. These Sentinels are vicious. They're going to come for Professor X and Wolverine's body and Kitty. you've got Eric, who flies with metal because he puts metal in his shoes or something so he can fly. Really kind of funny. His steel-toe cat boots. He flies in, he starts stealing the Sentinels because he wants control of them for himself, because only Magneto gets to decide when mutants are killed. His flawed philosophy knows no limits. They track down Mystique and are like, right, one last chance. Professor X has his powers back and they're like, right, we're going to this Sentinel unveiling with Peter Dinklage and the President and all these official lads, and Magneto drops a football stadium around them.
That's a very cool scene.
It is.
He's
fucking badass. He just lifts a football stadium, which takes an insane amount of power,
Yes.
flies over, drops it around. They don't focus much on his trauma in this one.
No,
Because it
but
used to
they
be
did that a lot in First Class.
Yeah, I feel like we should have had him maybe.
There's also, the helmets are different.
Yeah.
Because in the First Class, they were teasing the comic accurate helmet, the red, the purple, and the wee symbol. I was like, oh fuck yeah, now it's just a rock. It was just like solid, just like, it looks
But
cool.
Does it
I've
match
always-
up with X-Men 1?
No.
Oh.
No.
It's like in Friday the 13th and Halloween.
Yeah.
They're all in the same universe, but the masks change like fuck every film.
Yeah. But,
Because it ultimately doesn't matter. Ultimately.
tell you a wee side story about Halloween, Halloween 1 and 2. They're the same masks, but they were flung under the bed of Deborah Hill, I think. And they just, because they smoked all the time in there, just basically broke down the mask. But it's the same one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much for that. We've never,
That was
again,
good.
it's not a
It's
story.
also William Shatner's face.
I knew that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one I probably heard on Watch Mojo.
Because they just
being
put it inside out and just
"Tending
made
you
it like
didn't know."
white. And they were like, that looks good.
Easy. Filmmaking.
Yeah.
Magneto gets into a big fight. He seizes control of the Sentinels. James McAvoy, Nicholas Holt gets buried as Beast. James McAvoy gets buried under some rubble as well.
Alright, yeah.
And as you said earlier, Wolverine gets metal warped through his entire body and just shot to fuck.
Yeah.
Shot genuinely from one side of, I'm assuming, New York, to the other side of, I'm assuming, well, it's Manhattan, sorry, into Manhattan, and he's just going to look in the war.
Yep.
Lovely having you, Wolverine. We won't be seeing you again.
No.
The McAvoy and Stewart have an interaction together where they talk to each other and hype each other up.
Oh, yeah.
That was a nice scene. That's like therapy.
Yeah.
It's like he got therapy from himself. I thoroughly enjoyed that as a way, because it's, oh my god, it's the two Patrick Stewarts, it's the true Professor X's, it's the two James McAvoys, and they just work.
They are really
I fully
good,
believe that they are the same person. Yeah. At different point in their life. That's what Hangman's going to do to young Hangman. I just kept thinking of James McAvoy was Hangman Page when I was watching.
Alright.
They gave the same vibe.
Okay. Yeah.
Drinking.
Drinking, yes.
Angry. But for the right reasons.
Right.
But going about things the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
That makes Swerve the Magneto one. Thank you.
Alright, really? Yeah.
It's absolutely hopeless comparisons. Doof. Magneto raises the bunker, which is where all the President lads are, out of his the Earth, which is again sick. He has his Sentinels. He does his villain speech. He's like, "I am Magneto," blah 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 blah. And Mystique has the chance to shoot either the President or Trask or not. And James McAvoy's like, "Look, the choice is yours. It always has been." And she chooses not to.
Yeah, she walked away, didn't she?
And she goes off on a little side quest.
Yeah.
And Magneto's like speared down to the ground, and he's just potentially arrested. He flies away, and he's like, "Bye."
Yeah, he just like goes.
And they let him go. They just kind of let Mystique and they let Magneto go. But because mutants saved Trask's life, he doesn't do the Sentinels, and therefore they fade away right as they break through in the future / present. To kill Kitty, fades away. Wolverine wakes up and he's like, "Oh my god, where am I? What's happening?"
Yep.
And Professor X is like, "I put my brain in someone else's consciousness."
Yep.
What? And then back in the past, he has to fill Wolverine into all the things that's changed. He has to fill Wolverine into all the things that's changed.
Just for all you non-Americans out there. if you're ever in that situation, you know what it means.
He feels the menace to all the things that's changed,
Okay.
such as Jean Grey, Cyclops being alive.
Yeah.
How nice.
He's got glasses that are like, all right.
Yeah, and
If I remember.
his own history, because he's a history teacher now at the school.
Who is?
Wolverine, which
That's
is
incredible,
funny
yeah.
because A, he's lived forever, and B, the last 50 years have just changed
Yep.
for him, and he doesn't know it, / does know it. Because he got picked up then by Stryker, who found him in the water, took him then to do experiments on him instead of.
It's Mystique now that finds him, which is a strange thing at the end.
And then it is revealed to be Mystique, yeah.
And it's like, what? I never got picked
Don't
up.
worry, it's going nowhere.
Yep.
But I really like how they give the future / present cast, Patrick Stewart, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine, just a nice little happy
Yeah.
ending, because it looks like a dreamlike world. It's kind of shot whiter.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, nice, and they can go off and have their happy little ever after when you pass the torch over to the youngins.
To X-Men Apocalypse.
And unfortunately, that was the last good X-Men movie.
Yeah, the After Days of Future Past.
Now,
That's it.
Logan pops
Oh,
up
Logan
as a kind of
shows up,
standalone Wolverine story. It's the first good Wolverine movie,
Yes,
and
and the last.
the last, yes. And then you've got the last good X-Men movie, Days of Future Past, which is really good.
Yep.
It's up. It's probably my top 10 superhero movies, I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
Top 20 movies for yourself,
Yeah, it's up there because it's just more like a nostalgia. Like
Mm.
when I think about top 20, it's not like objectively this is
No,
what
I-
should be great.
no
To
one
me,
cares
it's a personal thing. Like this is what I liked and watched a lot as a kid.
Mhm.
And
I watched this all the time.
opinions
This just stayed in the DVD player. I probably watched it on loop. There'd have been a spell in my life where I could have quoted this one. As I said, it's one of the biggest inspirations to my writing.
Yeah.
If I write something, I would like rooting this as a reference because I feel like it shaped a lot of my character construction and my construction of themes and how to bring plots together.
Yeah.
Because it brings, and it's also just, it's so wide scale. It's such a good X-Men story, comic-wise. And it's got all of the X-Men at all of the different points in their lives, and it's really nice to watch all of them come together. One of the first kind of films that did something like that.
Yeah.
Really played with this expanded universe. Absolutely adore it. Will absolutely be watching it again.
Tonight.
Not tonight. I watched it last night.
Watch it again
I'll be editing this tonight.
Oh,
suppose
right, okay.
watching it again.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
Yeah. Oh, Mystique's line in X-Men First Class. Mutant and proud. There you go.
There you go.
Have that for you.
Mutant and proud.
Thank
so
you, Jennifer
proud.
Lawrence.
So proud she almost got genocide.
Yeah.
Almost got credited as genocide because they had her blood.
Exactly.
God, Magneto and Professor X might be two of the best superheroes and like villains
It's
of all time.
one of the most interesting relationships.
I think you've got Iron Man and Captain America, and then you've got those two.
Yeah, you got Batman and Catwoman. I think it's really good.
I've just never seen it done well.
It's done well a lot. The comics do a lot better.
Yeah.
I go. The Batman did it the best in my mind.
I always remember being sad when Catwoman was on screen.
But Magneto is definitely one of the most interesting characters in comics because
Yes.
in his own way he is right, but he's also really wrong. But then,
His morals are fucked though,
yeah,
because he doesn't want mutants to be killed; he wants the humans to be killed.
yeah. I mean,
But he kills mutants if they stand in his way.
Professor X is kind of on the same side, on the completely different side as him, but he's also
He
got
just wants everyone to be pals.
yeah. He wants to kind of just preserve all the X-Men and find a place for them all in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of the best examples of that.
Did you watch the X-Men TV show on Disney Plus? The
No.
X-Men 87?
No.
Oh.
I watched X-Men 97, the actual cartoon.
Yeah, but like the new one.
Not the new one.
That's really good.
Yeah, fair. I might.
You see a lot more like the original kid groups, like Jubilee and stuff. You see a lot more of that.
Fair.
And Morph.
But Gambit was in the 90s one, and I liked
Yeah,
seeing
Gambit's there as well.
Oh, Gambit. I think that final darkness
Oh yeah, Fade Away.
is essentially the fade to black.
Like how the Sentinels fade away. Reference.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I've thoroughly enjoyed this week, Gab, about
Yeah.
XMen Days Future Past. It's such a
We
good film.
finally did it.
Yeah. It's just
Wow.
been in the running for a wee while, but we always got sidetracked to talk about wrestling.
Let us know in the comments what you want us to talk about next.
Please don't pick First Class.
Ghost Rider.
Oh my god, yes.